Today we're at a classic wall failure. It has the trifecta of why these timber walls fail, and I'm going to walk you through the reason and what we're going to do to fix that.
This wall was here before we moved in, and it was failing completely. It was unusable. The children were pulling out the rebar. It was unusable, unsafe, and we've been looking to do this project for almost 3.5 years now. This turned out better than what I was expecting. We have 2 boys who are 100% outdoor kids, so this gives them that opportunity to play safely outside and gives us an opportunity to have that risky play that comes with being a kid. I started looking into hardscaping and landscaping companies, and about 3 years ago I reached out and he came out. Great timing, gave us a wonderful quote, but unfortunately we couldn't move forward at that time. So when it was time to look into it again, I went right back to Joe first. He came out, great quote, reasonably priced, and the communication was amazing.
As you can see here, we have a retaining wall that is failing miserably. We have the downspout, the one on the corner of the house, that is running down here, and due to the failing wall, it's actually, look at this, it's made this completely fail. So this is now useless. So all this water is just going to the base here. It's actually made a gully from the water coming off the house just at the base of this part of the wall, from the wall pushing that out. You can see here all this is coming out. I do see where there is what looks like part of a French drain, but I don't see any aggregate back there. So what we're gonna do is come in here. Yeah, you can see right here, all this is rotted out. These are the dead men. These are supposed to be the support for the wall. A couple problems here. The dead men were put in right at the seam, which is not a good idea. Those need to be farther back for better support, but they have now rotted out. They are no longer supporting this wall. So combination of things, you have the trifecta of what's going wrong. You have rot from the wood, you have terrible runoff, French drain, no outlets to see or speak of, and not enough aggregate behind the wall for a proper drainage zone. So what we're going to do is tear all of this out. It's approximately 55 feet. Take all this out. We're going to raise this up approximately 5 feet, backfill it to be level with the concrete pad that is existing now when you come out of the back door. That way, when the family comes out, they're going to have a really nice area for the kids to play up here. We'll have a place they can grill out, hang out with friends and neighbors, and then once we're finished with this wall, there'll be a spot where they can come around to the lower part of the lawn. All right, we're back now that the previous wall is out and the new wall is in. We're going to walk you through the steps of what we did to repair the old wall and put up the new wall. First off, we came in, tore down the old wall that was really bad off, put in a gravel footer, 57 stone, and as we constructed this wall, as it was going up, we put in geogrid in the proper levels according to the structural engineer. Because of the height of this wall, we did have to get a permit and a structural engineer's plan to be to code for the city of Greensboro, North Carolina. Behind the wall is 57 stone aggregate with no less than 1 foot wide, the entire height of the wall for proper drainage, along with a French drain that goes from both sides out to this outlet down here. You never want the French drain outlet to be longer than 50 feet before the outlet actually sees daylight. So that's why this outlet is in the center of this wall. This wall is approximately 55 feet long. Putting it in the middle solves that problem. So once we put that in, all that's in, you come down here, and if you remember the old downspout outlet that came from the house out to this part here that was failing and the wall had pushed it out, it was broken off. We solved that problem by running it straight down out and underneath the wall and getting it far enough away from the wall to where the water coming out of it wasn't going to cause any kind of erosion issues for the base of the wall.
For the project like this, nowadays, it's so important to feel that you have trust with somebody with a project like this that is really, it's structural. So you want to make sure that it's safe and sound and everything is done appropriately.
So if you need a retaining wall in your backyard, these Versa-Lok retaining walls in the weathered standard come in a variety of colors. They're really good to use. They stand the test of time. They'll be here as long as the house is here. So let Pro Earth come out and make your backyard the favorite room of your house.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Were you paid for this?
No, sir, I was not. I'm just really happy with my wall.